Welcome friends. Myself Rahul Thakkar from LJ Institutes of Engineering and Technology. In the current video, we are covering the topics such as lasers in material processing, lasers welding, and laser cutting. These three main basic phenomena that a mechanical engineer or an automobile engineer student must be compulsorily aware. They are basically from this mechanical and automobile field. Okay. So let us start with the first one, that is laser in material processing. So you can see over here the figure, when the laser beam produced from the laser source is passed through the mirror. Okay, a laser beam that is being produced, consider this as a laser source, and over here if a mirror is there, the laser light which will get reflected. Okay, so when the laser beam produced from the laser source is passed onto the mirror and gets reflected, it passes through the shutter which controls the intensity of laser beam and allows it to fall on focusing the lens assembly. This lens assembly focuses the fine beam onto the window and it is made to incident on the specimen. When the specimen gets exposed to the laser beam, it gets heated up, giving rise to the smokes and fume, and also gets melted. By blowing the gas from the shielding gas jet, smoke, fumes and the molten materials are removed. But as the laser beam is continuously falling on the specimen, the material can be drilled, cut or welded. Powder spray is used to spray the metal powder onto the substrate for the alloying or cladding. So this is how a powder coating is being done. If a laser, consider this as a material, consider this as the iron metal, cast iron metal. Only the powder is to be coated on the surface. What needs to be done? The surface is to be melted, and thereafter only powder is to be spread on that. So that melted iron will combine with that powder, and that on cooling the coating is achieved. So the laser beam is applied on the surface which melts the surface, only surface is being melted, and thereafter spraying some powder, and thereby the alloying processes can be done. Okay. Now next is laser welding. You all are aware about the welding. What is welding? Welding is just joining two metals. So the laser welding, in laser welding, the laser beam is focused on the spot where two or more pieces are to be welded or joined, okay, into a single unit. So due to the high heat required in welding process, the heat generated by the laser material melts over a tiny area on which the beam is focused. As you can see in the figure, the beam is focusing on a small area, so there the spot will get melted. Since the heat produced by this beam is so intense that the impurities in the material such as oxides floats upon the surface. Okay, and upon cooling the material within becomes homogeneous solid structure, which makes it as a strong joint. So the laser which is used for melting are Nd:YAG lasers, that is a solid state laser, and in gas state CO2 lasers are used. These are two high powerful lasers. The advantages offered in laser welding is welding results in consistent and reliable, faster welding and high production rate. Narrow welds with controllable bead size can also be done. What are the applications? The CO2 lasers are used for welding thin sheets and foils. Two dissimilar metals can be welded. In arc welding process, the disadvantage is that two dissimilar metals cannot be joined. Whereas in case of lasers, two dissimilar metals can be joined. In gas welding, if the sheet is of less than 6 mm size, they cannot be gas welded. Okay? So, in this, CO2 lasers can weld thin sheets and foils. So, it can be done in accessible areas like inside a glass envelope as well. Now, next is laser cutting. When a high power laser beam is focused at the surface to be cut, it melts the material. The laser by a nozzle into which the oxygen is passed. When the laser heats up the material, it interacts with the gas and the gas gets combustion. The combustion burns the metal and then thus reduces the laser power. The laser power requirement for the cutting. The oxygen jet can be used to blow molten materials. It is the laser and not the burning gas which controls the accuracy of the cutting. The cutting rate gets increased when the oxygen is used. It is used in case where the oxidation of H is allowed. Nitrogen or argon can be used to cut materials like wood, paper, plastic, etc., which are oxides to it. The advantages of laser cutting are high precision, high quality edge, no physical contact between the workpiece and the cutting tool. The application is to cut plastics and ceramics, to cut stainless steel, nickel alloys and other metals, to cut all type of metals including carbon, aluminum and superalloys. So that indicates that high strength materials can also be easily cut with the help of lasers. So that was all for this chapter now. So that's it for today guys. Thanks for watching.